Welcome 5th grade math. Our lesson today is talking about divide decimals by whole numbers. In this video I'm going to explain how to divide decimals by whole numbers. First of all, we have to revise together the timetable and how to divide whole number by whole number. All of you know you have to revise timetable 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, because if we want to divide we have to use timetable again, because the opposite of multiplication is division. So we have to know timetable. It's very important to memorize the whole timetable from 1 to 10 in this grade. Okay, so now let me revise with you how to divide whole number by whole number. So when I put any number here in this space, this is called dividend. And numbers here called quotient. And here called divisor. Okay, boys, example. If I want, for example, to divide 36, look here, I will choose different colors. 36. Here, I want to put 9. So the dividend here is 36, and the blue color is divisor, and I will show my quotient using yellow color. So I want to check, first of all, if I can divide 3 by 9, or 3 if it's divisible by 9 or not. Because here the dividend is smaller than the divisor, so we can't divide. So I can put 0 here, up, and I will take help from the next digit. So it becomes 36. Now 9 and 36. Now I want to find number. When I multiply it by 9, I can get 36 or less. We have to find the number. When we multiply it by 9, we have to get 36 or less. Here I have to check 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, 9 times 4. Because already we memorized the timetable, so we will get our answer direct. The answer is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. And when I subtract them, 6 by 6, 0. And 3 minus 3, it's 0. So the answer is 0, 4. Or I can say it's 4. Because any zeros to the left side, it doesn't matter. It will not change the value of the quotient. Now let me give you another example. For example, if I want to divide 563 divided by 3. Again, the number inside called dividend, and the number outside divisor, and the number here when we start dividing, it's called quotient. Now, first of all, we have to take 5. 5 divided by 3, because the dividend here is greater than the divisor, so we can divide. What is the number when I multiply it by 3? I will get 5. I will check 1 times 3 is smaller than 5. 2 times 3 is 6. Look, when I choose 2 times 3 is 6. Here 6 greater than 5, so I will not use it. I will take number less than 2, so I will take 1 here. So 1 times 3 is 3. When you get the answer, subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2. Now we finished the first digit, so we will take the second one. I want to bring it down. Now 26 divided by 3. Again, I have to check. 3 by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, etc. But here when I multiply, I have to memorize again the timetable so I can get the answer direct. For example, when I say 7 times 3 is 21, it's far. 8 times 3, 24. 9 times 3, 27. Look, when I use 9 times 3, 27, it's greater than the dividend here. So I will not use 9. I will take numberless. I will take 8. So 8 times 3 is 24. When you get your number, you have to subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0. Now, last digit we have to put it down. 23 divided by 3 is what? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the closest number here to 23 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. When you subtract, 2 left over. So I can say remainder 2 if I don't want to complete my long division. So the answer is 187, remainder 2. But if I want to divide 2 digits by 2 digits, how can I divide 2 digits by 2 digits? Look here, we have to put, for example, 543 divided by, for example, 13. Look here, the divisor, it's 2 digits. So we have another way to divide 2 digits. It's not like 1 digit, but I have to follow the same procedure. 5 divided by 13, because this is less than the divisor, dividend is less than divisor, so I will put 0. Now I will take 2 digits. 54, it's greater than 13, so I can divide it. In this case, I have to hide 4 and hide 3. I will hide them. I will what? I will hide them. Now, new question becomes 5 divided by 1. I will get 5. After you hide them, you have to use 5 because 5 divided by 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. It's normal multiplication here. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 1, it's 5 with 1, 6. So the answer here is 65, but 65 is greater than 54. So I will not use 5, I will take number less than 5, I will choose 4. Or you can say, how many 13 inside 54? How many 13 inside 34? If you don't want to use this way, you can say 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13. 13 and 13, 26. Plus 13, it's 39. And 13, it's 52. So 52, it's closer to 54. So I will use 4. How many 13 I added together to get 52? I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. So, or you can say 5 divided by 1 is 5. When you multiply 5 by 13, you will get big number. But here, I will choose numberless. I will take 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1, 5. Then I can subtract because 52 it's less than 54 and it's closer to 54, so I can subtract them and take 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. and 5 minus 5 is 0. Now 3, I will bring it down, or 3 comes down. 23 divided by 13, again I will hide 3, and I will hide 3 from the dividend and from the divisor. Okay, so 2 divided by 1, it's 2, right? 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 1 is 2. 26 is greater than 23, so I can't take it. I will take 1. 1 times 3, 3, 1 times 1. 23 minus 13 is 10. 10 is less than 13, so I will put it as remainder. So remainder 10. So the answer is 41 and remainder 10. Okay, boys? So we have to follow the same procedure if we will divide decimals by whole number. Okay? Let's go back to our lesson. In our lesson here, we will use model. We will use the blocks. Look here, again, if I want to divide any decimal by whole number, I have to follow the same procedure. I will check if I can divide 8 by 5. So 8 divided by 5 we can, because 8 is greater than 5. So, and when we use 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 10 is greater than 8, so we will not use it, we will take one less. So 1 times 5 is 5, 8 minus 5 is 3, and 5 here comes down. 35 divided by 5, it's direct 7. 7 times 5 is 35, 0, and last digit comes down. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5, so when you subtract, you will get 0, 0 without remainder. But here I have, look, decimal point. I can say 8 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5. When you subtract them, 3. Before 5, here we have decimal point. So when we reach the decimal point, we will put it up. When you reach the decimal point, you have to put it up direct. Okay, boys? Again, 8 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times 5, 5. When you subtract, you will get it 3. Now, we will take the next digit. But before the next digit, we have decimal point. We will put it direct up. And then we will take 5 and continue dividing normally. So, the difference between dividing whole number by whole number and decimal by whole number, it's only the decimal point. When we reach the decimal point, we have to put it up. And we will follow the same procedure. If you want to check if your answer is correct or not, you have to take the quotient and the divisor and multiply them. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 7 is 30. 5 times 1, 5 with 3 is 8. And here we have, like what we took before, we have 2 decimal places here. So the answer must contain the same. Look here, if I want to use blocks or the model. When you see 100 blocks, that means whole number. When you see 10 blocks, that means 10th. When you see blocks individual, that means hundredth. Hundredth and 10th, and 100 blocks, that means whole number. Okay, boys? So this number is 1. I have 100 blocks. I have only one group of 100 blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 10th and 1 of 100. So 1 and 71 hundredth, 1 71 hundredth, 71 71 hundredth, 1 71 hundredth. Okay, boys? So each bag contains 1 kilogram and 71 hundredth of soup mix. Look again how to divide. 8 divided by 8 is 1, because 8 is divisible by 8, so it's 1. Or what's the number when you multiply it by 8? You will get 8, it's 1. 1 times 8 is 8, subtract them 0. Before taking the second number, we have decimal point, so we will put it up, then take the last number. 8 divided by 8, again, what's the number when I multiply it by 8? I will get 8, it's 1. So subtract them is 0. So the answer becomes 1.1. Here again, 2 divided by 5, I can't. If you can't divide, you have to show by using 0. Okay, by using what? 0. Then we have decimal point, we have to put it up, and the number becomes 27. 27 divided by 5, again, what's the number when I multiply it by 5? I will get it 27 or less. So 5 by 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6, etc. So the closest number is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. When you subtract them 2 left over, then take again 7 down. 27 again by 5, it's 5. When you subtract them, you will get 2 and put the last digit down. 25 divided by 5 is 5 direct. When you subtract them, no number left over. Okay, boys? Now let's go to our lesson. Use the model to complete the statement. Look here, I have one whole number, two whole number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tenths. I have two whole number, 5 in the 10th place, and I have 1, 2 in 100th. I have 1 and 2 in 100th. So the number here was 2 and 52 hundredths divided by 2. The answer becomes 1 and 2 tenths, 1, 2 tenths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 100th place. So the answer 1 and 2600. Okay, boys? Here again, 93 hundredths. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tenth blocks. 9 in the 10th place, and I have 1, 2, 3 hundredths. So 93 hundredths divided by something is, look here, I have 1, 2, 3. That means divided by 3 groups. So in each one we have 1, 2, 3, no whole number. We have only tenth. So we will put 0 point. The whole number is 0 and decimal point to represent this is a 10, and I have 3, and I have only 1 block in the 100th place, so the answer becomes 31 hundredths. Now determine the quotient. Again, 5 divided by 8 I can't, so I have to represent the answer here by 0 because I can't. Now after 5 we have to decimal point, so we have to put it up. And the number now 56. 56 divided by 8, I have to check. What is the number when I multiply it by 8? I have to get 56, or how many 8 inside 56? It's 7. 7 by 8 is 56. When I subtract them, I will get 0. So the answer is 7 tenths. Now here 0 divided by 6. It's 0. We can't. We have decimal point. We have to put it up. Erase it from here. 9 divided by 6. What's the number when I multiply it by 6? I will get 9. It's 1. Subtract 3 and put 6. Now 36 divided by 6 is 6. 6 by 6 again. 36. Subtract them. No number left over, so the answer is 1600. And 8 divided by 12 is 0. Look here, we have 2 digits in the divisor. We have to be careful. If we have 2 digits, we have to hide. Now we have decimal point, we have to put it up and erase it from here. Okay, boys, we have to erase it. Look, I will erase it now. Now I have a new number. the new number is 84. Now 84 divided by 12, I have to hide 4 using my fingers and hide 2. 8 divided by 1. What's the number when I multiply it by 1? I will get 8. It's what? 8. I want to check if I can use 8 or number less than 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 1, it's 8 plus 1, 9. If the answer is 96, it's greater than 84. So I will use 7. We have to take number less than 8. 7 times 2 is 15. 7 times 1, 7 plus 1 is 8. Look, it's equal to 84. So 4 minus 4 is 0. Don't start from the tens place. You have to take the ones place. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 8 minus 8 0. So the answer is 17th again. And if we don't have long division here, we have to create it. Look, I have to put inside the dividend 924 thousandths and in divisor 4. And here it's the same, we have to create our long division 28 and 0 hundredth divided by 33. Look, here we have 2 digits, but here we have only 1 digit, so I will choose another color. 0 divided by 4 is 0. Now decimal point we have to put it up and we have to hide it from here or cancel it. Now 9 divided by 4, it's 2. 2 times 4 is 8, or how many 4 inside 9? We have only 2 4 inside 9. When I subtract them, I will get 1. I'll put the 2 down. Now 12 divided by 4, how many 4 inside 12? Or what's the number when I multiply it by 4? I will get a 3. I will get 12, it's a 3. So subtract them, it's 0, 0, and last digit we have to put it down, it's 4. 4 divided by 4, again it's 1. Subtract 0. So the answer is 231 thousandths. Look here again, 2 divided by 33, we can't. 28 divided by 33, we can't. Look here, we have 2 zeros. I couldn't divide 2 by 33 and 28 by 33 when I took the help from 8. So now here we have decimal point, so we have to put it up and erase it from the dividend. Okay, boys? Then you have to take 280, hide the 0, hide the 3. 28 divided by 3, it's 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 3, 27, so it's less than 28. 9 times 3, 27, now multiply. 9 by 3, 27, 2, it's 29. Look here, 297, it's greater than 280, so I will can't take 9, so I will take number less than 9. I will take 8. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 3, 24 with 2, 26. Look here, I can take 8. It's the answer here, it's less than the dividend. Okay, boys, so 0 minus 4 I will regroup, becomes 7. This one becomes 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. Now 5 comes down. Now again you have to hide 1 digit from the dividend and 1 digit from the divisor, boys. Why? Because this is the way how to divide by 2 digits in divisor. So hide 5, hide 3. 16 divided by 3, the closest number is 5. 5 by 3 is 15. 5 by 3 again, 15 with 1, 16. Look, I got same number. So the answer is 0 after subtracting. So the answer here, it's 85 hundredths. Now we can compare here between two numbers after dividing. We cannot compare before dividing. So here 1.2 divided by 3, the answer is 0.4 after using long division. 84 divided by 2, the answer becomes 0.42. Look, but the problem is here. I have here one digit to the right of the decimal point and here two digits. Some students, they will say 42 it's greater than 4, but to make sure this number is greater, I have to add 0 to the right to make it two digits, to make it easy for me to compare. So 40 is less than 42. Okay, boys, now let's take this one, 31.92 divided by 4. When you use long division, 3 by 4 you can't. 31 divided by 4, that's 7. 7 by 4, 28. Boys, when you subtract, you will get 3 and put the decimal point up. 93 divided by 4, again you will take 9, 8. So the answer becomes 7.98, and 23 divided by 5, the closest number is 420, right? So the answer here, it's 23 divided by 5, it's 4.7100. So two digits, one whole number, decimal point, same number of digits, so I can compare between them easily. 7.98 is greater than 4.71. Okay, boys, now let's go to solve some problems for this lesson. Look, the barbell without added weights weighs 2.54 lb. Weights of different sizes can be added to the barbell. Use the information for exercises 16 and 17. Kirtan adds two identical circular weights to the barbell for a total weight of 16.14 lb. What is the weight of each circular weight? Look here. The question gave me hint. The barbell without adding weights, it's 2.54. So I have to subtract 16, the total weight, 16.14 minus 2.54. Look here, this and with the weights, the barbell with the weights, it's 16.14. So we have to subtract the barbell because the question asked me they added two identical weights. So I will subtract the weight of barbell. The answer becomes 16.14 minus 2.54, 13.6 lb. Look, now without barbell, the total weight is 13.6 lb. But look here, you have to be careful when you are solving these questions. Look, two identical, that means both of them the same, so we have to divide 13.6 by 2. 1 divided by 2 is 0. 13 divided by 2 is 6, 12. 1, put the decimal point up and put the 6 down. 16 by 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16, so each weight must be what? 6.8 lb. So the answer for the first question is 6.8 lb for each circular weight. For question 17, look here, we have different weight for the circular weights. 20.14 lb. So 20.14 lb, the total weights with the barbell minus the weight of barbell 2.54. 4 becomes, so again, the total weight minus the weight of barbell, 17.6. When I divide here, look, for total weight identical circular weight of the barbell, what is the weight of each circular weight? Look here, I have to divide by what? 4, because I added, or they added 4 identical circular weights. So 17.6 divided by 4 becomes 4.4. When I divide by 4, so each circular weight is 4.4 lb. Okay, boys, I hope you get the point and understand this. If you have any question, you can contact with me on WhatsApp or direct on YouTube. Thank you.